Hi, my name is Pete, and I'd like to share a brief version of my own faith journey. I grew up in a Catholic home, in a Christian home, and my parents loved God. I was an altar server. I was involved as a young guy, but in my teenage years, I just gradually drifted, and I found myself solidly, I'd use the word lukewarm. On one hand, I wanted to be cool and hang out with my friends, and we didn't really find God wasn't really a part of our conversations that much. And on the other hand, I wanted to do what was right and have a career and do good in academics. And this really came to a head at the end of my time in college. I was at a Catholic liberal arts school, Mount St. Mary's. And what it really impacted me was meeting other young people who were alive in their faith and who had a joy about them, who had fun, but didn't need to get drunk or didn't need to sleep around to find meaning and purpose. And they found meaning and purpose in a relationship with God, and I saw a joy in them that I wanted. I remember one young woman just reaching out to me, and I was always thinking through things. I was a history major, and I wanted to know, is this God thing real or not? And I remember she gave me the book Case for Christ, and that really helped my journey. My theology teacher really helped my journey because he wasn't just teaching it as a dry subject, but you could tell there was a joy in there and an enthusiasm. And that impacted me. After college, I remember being in a pub in Baltimore, and my friend Brian and I were just having a beer, and he invited me to a Bible study. And I thought, I'm not sure about this. I wasn't involved in any youth groups or not much campus ministry in college. But things were starting to grow. I was starting to have some interest. So he reached out, and he said, the Bible study is going to be down here in the pub on Thursday nights. And I thought, that's different. So I gave it a try. And I loved it. We'd sit around, we'd read the Bible, talk about our lives, and that, as well as another group of young people who were alive in their faith, it really helped me. And I'd say finally, my parents, they really loved God and were generously serving in so many wonderful ways. And when I looked at their lives and I looked at the joy and the meaning that they found, it was really compelling when I looked at other people who were trying to find meaning and purpose in other things. And I really gave myself fully to my faith and really committed my life to Christ in my early 20s. And I've not looked back, and I have a wife and 4 children now, and faith is very much important to my life. And I'm seeking a deeper relationship with God every day. My life is not perfect. I don't have all the answers, but I know that God is real. I believe it with my whole heart. And I left my job ultimately in DC, and I now work full time for a Catholic ministry, which is a great joy to be able to do. So thanks for listening to my story.